Nice bow tie!
Who's to say if I'm going the right way or where I'm supposed to be? I guess I'll fuck it up again. Kinda strange that I'm running in circles when no one is holding my leash. Yeah, I just make the same mistakes, and I don't wanna talk about it. I just wanna be Tina again. What's gonna bring you down when all you do is hang out with your friends? I just wanna feel like Tina again. Why'd it have to change? Who's to blame when you're all out of chances and nothing is going your way? Let's just see how bad this gets. I'm 30 something now and everybody seems to have their shit together while I'm just passed out drunk and I can't even talk. I just wanna be Tina again. What's gonna weigh you down when all you do is hang out with your friends? I just wanna feel like Tina again. Why'd it have to change? Who's to say if I'm going the right way or where I'm supposed to be? I guess I'll fuck it up. I just wanna what's gonna weigh you down.
Congratulations, you survived the ads.
I just wanna feel like Tina
I have been having technical difficulties this morning, so I started a little bit late, but I am going to be okay with that and let it go right now. So, hopefully you can hear me, hear the music, hear the fishing game, hear that, and let me know if things are out of balance. I can't sing with the music because it's out of sync, but at least now my voice is not echoing like it was up until about 3 seconds ago. So we're good. We're having a wonderful Sunday, and it's going to be wonderful because I said so. God damn it. So, woo! Everybody's had this kind of morning before, so we're good. Here's what I did. I ripped out everything I did, which was about this much, because I didn't like how many spaces were in between these uh stitches. Now I have gone down 2 needle sizes and I am holding 2 pieces of yarn, and that has made the gaps go away, and it has made, tighter and softer and more uniform stitches, and it shows off this edge thing better. I think this edge thing is happening because the pattern says after 2 stitches of every row, we add a stitch. And so that's making this really cool edging line. And I love it. Like I super love it. So I bought 2 more of these yarn cakes. And so we're going to go from white to black, white to gray to black. And then when we do the decrease part, we'll go from black to gray to white. So it's going to fade in and then fade out. And it'll be so freaking awesome. And I love knitting this because it feels so soft in my hands, and it's going to feel so soft in my hands the whole time. And I love it. Okay, so that is what's going on in my life. How's everybody that's watching? Have you been having good days and good evenings and good streams and good projects and etc., etc.? I hope we're all in good health and good spirits. And I'm going to start now with my knitting part. Boom. This is going to be a calm day because I'm doing this, and then I have signed up for this little seminar webinar thing, and then I'm going to have like a gajillion hour rehearsal for Yom Kippur. And the good news is the hurricane that was supposed to be a direct hit, it looks like it's going to make a extreme right turn, and we're just going to get maybe outer bands, just a little bit of rain, maybe some wind. It won't be bad at all. I still have my fun facts and I still have my voice, so I can, even though I screamed at my daughter yesterday because she was being a butt. So I will be able to sing later, and I have some great solos, and I get good compliments when I do them. It's all good. And why is there only 1 piece of yarn on here? I don't like that. It's supposed to be 2 pieces of yarn. Let me see. Let me see how we're going to do this. We're going to do it like this. I have to pick up this next stitch like, okay, it has to be backwards. Okay, so like this. Hold on, I'm fixing. So we're gonna put it through here, and we're gonna pull this up, and then the stitch below will be perfect. And we'll put it back on the left needle, and then we'll be exactly where we need to be. Okay, cool. Instead of grabbing 2 strands, I grabbed 1 strand on the row below, so now I have fixed that, and nobody will be able to tell that that happened in that spot because I'm a freaking genius. All right. We're making successful choices today. Oh boy. I didn't prep my lunch, but the puppy cam is working and everything else is just dandy. Oops, see, I'm trying to do the same mistake again. But I'm not going to let myself do that mistake. We're going to knit as if we know what we're doing. As if we've been doing this since we were 9. By the way, after today's stream... Oh wait, no, that's not true. I'm gonna have tomorrow's stream. Anyway, on Tuesday I'm turning 52. That's basically what's going on. Whoops. I keep trying to mess this up. I'm doing my darndest, but it's not gonna happen. Alright. So yesterday, I drove 3.5 hours to take my daughter to a haunted doohickey. It's called Mad World. It's here in South Carolina. Here, hold on, let me fix the sins of the past here. Okay. And she had a rocking good time. But right when I was ready to go, because I didn't want to fight all the cars that were going to leave the parking lot, she decided it was time to get her face painted. And I'm like, no, we need to go before all the rest of these cars start blocking my way because we have a very long drive home. And we had a big fight about it. But then we made up in the car, so we're good. But yeah, it wasn't either one of our finest moments. But we got home safe. We got home at like 2:30 in the morning. And then I rolled out of bed and then had audio problems. So I am unable to sing with the music that's playing because there's a delay.
Nice bow tie!
Thank you for redeeming Pivot. Did it play?
Nice
Please tell me it
tie!
played. Hi, Teal Galaxies. I didn't hear it play. Did you hear it play? It did. Okay, good. I do not have, like, I pressed so many buttons on the audio that there's a lot of things I can't hear. And I'm glad they're happening. So, yeah. So the one thing I can't do is sing with the music because there will be a delay, and that's the most annoying thing I've ever heard in a stream, is when a person singing is delayed from the music. So I will fix that at some point in the future. But it's good to see you. I'm glad to see you here. Us teal people got to stick together. So I was also saying, I don't know if you heard me talking about how I ripped what I did out completely because I wasn't happy with all the gaps in the knitting. It was too sparse and it didn't seem like a real blanket. So I ripped it out and now I'm holding 2 strands and I'm doing the same blanket because I re-knitted the same amount. So it's where it was when we left off. It's this pink thing. Let me see if I can put my finger where I'm supposed to be. It's this pink thing in the corner, but it's going to be white to gray to black. And then as it comes out of it, it's going to be black to gray to white. So it'll still be diagonal and I'm going from corner to corner, but I went 2 needle sizes down and I'm holding 2 strands now. So it's a tighter knit and it just feels much better and it looks much better, and you can see the edging better. Because on the pattern, every row is knit 2 and then add a stitch. So in this little, every 3rd stitch around this edge is going to be a stitch added, so it's going to look a teeny bit different. So I like the little edging pattern that happens. So that's cool. Happy to see that happening. It's so freaking soft. I love knitting with this because I could feel it on my hands the whole time. And this yarn is so soft, it's almost like, you ever touch something and you don't even know you're touching it because it's so soft? That's the kind of soft this is. And I got a nice picture taken of my other blanket, and so I will post that to the auction and post the link soon, very super soon. Probably by tomorrow's stream, I will have it posted. And then I can do the little timer thing so people can bid on that. So that's exciting. But this is the simplest pattern ever. I just wanted to have it thicker and less holy. I like unholy things. So it's 2 stitches, and then I add a stitch like this for every row. And then I just knit the rest of the row. And I do that every row. Oh, I finished a row. I got to do my fun facts. Oh my goodness. I got to get back in the groove here. Get into the groove, boy. You've got to prove your love to me. Okay. All right. The next fun fact is the highest body count in film history goes to Lord of the Rings: Return of the King with 836 on-screen deaths. Well, that's a macabre, kind of Halloweenish fun fact. Not sure how fun it is talking about dead people, but okay. I'll take it. No problem. All right, continuing on with the row. And I went to this place called Mad World last night with my daughter. It's a 3.5-hour drive. And she was there from 8 to almost 11. And then we came back and we got home at around 2:30 in the morning. And then I had audio problems, but now we're good. The only thing we still can't do is I can't hear the blurps. I can't hear the fishing game. Let me see. Can I hear these things? Okay, I can hear that. I can hear the music. I just can't hear the blurb, and the music and my voice are out of sync. So I won't sing with the music today, even though it kills me not to do that. But I will fix it at some point in my life. I had it perfect at one point, and I don't know what. I even wrote down what I did, and now what I did doesn't work. So I don't know. I must have pressed another button somewhere. It's crazy. You don't get it. But you know, life isn't perfect, so of course, streams are not going to be perfect. And if I try to make it perfect, I'm only going to drive myself even further nuts than I am already. But I like this song. It's called Almost New. I like the plinkety notes. So how are you? Did you figure out that video game? Were you the one that was playing the game that had that one creature was like tongue lashing and spitting at you and
Nice
you were
bow
trying to
tie!
Oh, you got the stickers! Yay! Welcome to the chat. I'm so glad you got them. You're the second person to confirm. That is awesome. You did. It took you 5 hours to beat it. Oh my goodness. I know that was frustrating, but I could tell that you were learning. Each time you died, you were learning, okay, I'll do this instead of that. Okay, I'll do this instead of that. And then I know how frustrating that can be. Because that was when I was learning World of Warcraft, I kept dying. But you learned it, which is an accomplishment. Oh my goodness. I don't know how people who have played video games for a long
Nice
time
bow
just
tie!
know how to do them. Hey, how you doing, Optimist? I'm doing great. I had some technical issues, so I started a teeny bit late, but now we're good. Everything works except for the sync. I'm out of sync with the music, so I won't sing with the music, but other than that, we're good. If only one thing doesn't work, that's pretty good odds, I think. Your life is a technical issue. Me too. Oh my God, I think we're living the same life. Oh my goodness. I got home at like 2:30
Nice
in the
bow
morning.
tie!
Hey, Jester, how you doing? The giraffe lady. I'm making my auction blanket. I actually ripped the whole thing out and started over because I wanted to hold 2 strands instead of 1 because it makes it like thicker and less holey, and I went down to needle sizes, so it makes it nice and thick, and you can see this little edging that happens because after 2 stitches of each row, I add a stitch, and it makes this kind of like, it makes this thing you can totally, like, you can see it. I love it. So I ripped and re-knitted up to where we were when I stopped the last stream. So there we go. And I have finished another row. So here's another fun fact. I know, and it is so soft. I love this. These yarn cakes are so soft. You don't even know you're touching, and they're so soft. All right, fun fact. There is an uninhabited island in the Bahamas known as known as Pig Beach. I was going to say Big Peach. It's known as Pig Beach, which is populated entirely by swimming pigs. Let me start over. There's an uninhabited island in the Bahamas known as Pig Beach, which is populated entirely by swimming pigs. That's crazy. I've never seen a swimming pig in real life or on the movies. Swimming pigs would be awesome to see. Yes, I bet we could Google it and there would be pictures. Because if people know about it, you know they've been stalking it. Oops, I almost forgot to do my increase. Oh my goodness. My ADHD is off the chain. I'm sleep deprived. So if I'm extra weird, that's why. You've seen a couple swimming pigs at your local beach. Are you serious? That's crazy. I love that idea.
Nice bow tie!
Nichols! How is the fun fact queen today? Oh, I am doing great. I'm just excited that my voice still works because I did a little screaming at my little cubby yesterday. She was being a little bit of a butt at the end of this haunted thing, and I wanted to leave because I had a 2.5-hour drive home. But my voice still works. It's a little bit lower than normal, so maybe I'll sing alto today. But yeah, I have the stream, and then I signed up to watch this, what is it called? It's almost like a TED Talk. And then after that, I'm going to go to choir practice. And then after that, what am I doing after that? Do I have a thing after that? Not actual pigs. Oh! People pigs. People pigs do exist, yes. People pigs who are rude. Why do we call them pigs? Because pigs, I think, in general aren't rude necessarily. But when we call a rude person a pig, it might be an insult to the pig. I don't know. I used to work for this guy And I used to think, what a piece of S, right? And then I thought, well, that's actually an insult to pieces of S. Poops everywhere. We're getting offended by my saying that. What was I looking up? Oh, that's it. I'm getting the knitting stream today at 1 p.m. Eastern, which is 45, 12, 45, 2 hours and 15 minutes from now. We will show off our work on Discord. So if you go on Discord in the show off work on stream or something, I can't remember what I called it. Let me make sure I tell you the right thing. Show off your work. If you put it in the show off your work on my Discord, I will show it off today. And we will have a little show and tell. And that'll be fun. And then after that, I'm watching a TED Talk.
Nice bow tie!
Hey, Oda Kenny! How you doing? It's good to see you. And then I'm going to do my choir rehearsal, Yom Kippur rehearsal, and dinner. They're going to feed us. They're going to feed us. I'm getting a free dinner today. Well, I'm going to have to sing for my supper, literally. But otherwise, it's going to be awesome and lovely and yummy. And I can't wait. I like all the people, most of the people in the choir. I can't say all. Some of them are a little snarky. But, you know, not everybody can be your best friend. Ooh, we're fishing. I'm going to turn it up so I can hear the volume on the TV. Ooh, you got a triggerfish. Nice. I don't think I updated the subs today either because I was having technical issues. Ooh, a tiger shark. Legendary. So if you are on here now and you're a sub and you want to make sure that you're a fish, let me know and I will look up and make sure that you're on there. But either way, if you catch me or yourself, if you sub to my channel, you get a free set of stickers. And 2 of the 4 people I've sent them out to have confirmed that they've gotten the stickers. And it's a set of 6 stickers on a page. And I got my fun envelopes. I got really fun envelopes, so those boring white envelopes are gone. Well, I still have them, but I'm not going to use them. And I got prettier stamps, postage stamps. So it won't be that just regular postage stamp. It'll be a pretty stamp. And I feel like my life is coming together. It's awesome. We got Candy Corridoris. We got a muscle. We got a broken sword. I was playing with the idea. Oh, there's ads in a couple minutes. I was playing with the idea of if you've already won a set of stickers and you win another set of stickers, I was thinking maybe I could give you a choice between another set of stickers or I could make you a giraffe with a bow tie in the colors that you choose. Who thinks I should do that? So the first time you win, it'll always be a set of stickers. And then maybe after that, you can have your choice of a set of stickers or an amigurumi giraffe with bow tie. Do y'all think that's a good idea? Because I'm happy to do that. And you can choose the 3 colors that the giraffe is. maybe I'll do a poll. Although I tried to do a poll before, and it didn't really work. Either it didn't work, or nobody did the poll, or they didn't see it, or only one person voted.
Hello, motherfucker.
Oh, thanks for the lurk! Yes, absolutely. Lurk away. You are the Lurkmeister. Oh, there's motion on my puppy cam, but it's disconnected. So,
I'm a teal bitch myself.
I'm a teal bitch! Alright, let me fix the puppy cam. Alright, we have puppies. Woohoo! One is acting like an ostrich. What is he doing? I think he's trying to wrap himself in the blanket. We got a Moorish idol, a watch. What else we got? We got a trout, a nugget, an eagle ray. My goodness, a thong. I know they have a picture of flip-flops when they do the thong, but I'm wondering if they mean the other kind of thong. Maybe they want a thing-a-thong. Ba-da-ba. Alright, it is time for another fun fact. Alright, fun fact. While filming Rocky IV, Lundgren, as in Dolph Lundgren, hit Sylvester Stallone for real, and he ended up in the hospital for 9 days. Oops! That's a big oops. Oh my goodness. Dolph, you're supposed to miss him and just make it look like you hit him. You silly, silly goober.
You silly little goober. You little goober McGooberson. You little Goobertron. You little Gooby Goob 5000. You little knick-knack paddywhack.
We got a lobster. You have to say it like you're from Maine. Lobster. And a black spotted grunt. Very prolific fishers around here. Fisher people. Oh, a soda can. That's the one that's only 1 gold. So silly. I am aware this is a Christmas song. It is the only Christmas song on my list. And I don't care what day it is, it's Christmas. I love Christmas music, and even during the Christmas holiday season, this will be the only one that plays. So, you get exactly 1. Ooh, a triggerfish. So, if a pufferfish sneaks up on a triggerfish, will the triggerfish be triggered by the pufferfish? I always wondered what happens if you sneak up on a triggerfish. Is that one of their triggers? I'm going to make that one funnier at some point. If you hit people with a triggerfish, they will become triggered. That's true. That is true.
You silly little goober. You little goober McGooberson. You little Goobertron. You little Gooby Goob 5000.
5,000.
You little knick-knack paddywhack.
Everybody knows it's Christmas time, and we've got Frosty, Rudolph, Snowball, Snowflakes, Cookie Dough, and that old Scrooge. Firewood, fireplace, sugar plum, jingle bells, and Santa's little helpers too.
Oh, the ad started. I didn't even see that. There's so much happening.
Coming up, right down the line.
Oh, congratulations. The ad, you survived the ads. Is it lunchtime yet? Not yet. Maybe next time. I think there's 1 or 2 more ad breaks before I eat lunch.
Christmas is just around the corner. Coming up.
Ooh, a red discus. It's a very flat fish.
Here comes a holiday for a family.
You've got 16,000 gold. That's crazy.
Christmas coming just around. Christmas coming just around the bend.
All right, that should probably be it for the Christmas songs. Unless they play it a second time, which I don't think they do. When I put it on shuffle, it's pretty good about not repeating. And I think I have more than 4 hours of music. Ooh, you got a manta ray, a legendary manta ray. Oh, this is so soft. I love it. Okay. Fun fact. For almost 15 years, Vermont was technically its own country before joining the United States in 1791. It had its own coins and postal service. Ooh, Vermont. Little rebel you. Ooh, a rabbitfish. I didn't see it. I think it. I wonder what that will look like. A salmon. Salmon Rushdie. If I ever had salmon, I'd name them Rushdie. The rabbitfish is not a rabbit, guys. Are you sure? Can rabbits swim? Let me Google that. I'm gonna Google if rabbits can swim. Can rabbits swim? Yes, rabbits are physiologically capable of swimming as a survival instinct in high-stress situations like escaping predators or floods, but they do not enjoy it and should never be intentionally placed in water. Their fur can become waterlogged and heavy, which can lead to hypothermia or stress, and the experience is traumatic and potentially fatal for pet rabbits. So the answer is yes, they can, but they shouldn't. Ooh, gummy worms. Who did we sell the soggy gummy worms to? I can't remember. Was it, oh, I want to say it was, oh, what is his name? He comes in and he, Pixel, somebody. Pixel, oh, you know who I'm talking about. Pixel somebody. Oh, Flex. Pixflex. I can't remember his name. Fex. It's Fex the Flex or something. I think that's who we sold it to. Did I do my extra? Yes, I did. Okay, good. I am like so extra. I think that's who we sold the soggy gummy worms to. Remember at the end, has anybody seen Ferris Bueller's Day Off at the end where he's on the bus and the girl offers him gummy worms and she goes, "They're real warm and soft. They've been in my pocket all day." Ooh, another soda can. Did you catch the other soda can? Who caught the other soda can? Let me look. Coyote Kitty and Coyote Kitty. You just racking up the soda cans. Do they still have those machines where you can put the soda can in and get like 10 cents or whatever? I'm so out of touch with recycling. Whoops. I almost knocked over my light. That would have had no effect on me at all. Ooh, a starfish. Patrick from SpongeBob SquarePants is a starfish. And I found a really fun quote from him. Where is it? I don't think I have it on my thing anymore. But I think it's one of my blurps. It's a starfish, or it's a giraffe. But it's also the noise that plays when you catch the teal giraffe. So when people play the blurb, I think, oh, somebody caught the teal giraffe. Wondering if I should change that, or if I should keep it funny. Starfish and space guys. Oh yeah, would be funny. Ooh, you got a pike? Whenever I see pike, I think of the old Star Wars, or Star Trek. I do not get those mixed up, I promise. The old Star Trek, the original captain, before Captain Kirk, was Christopher Pike. A little bit of trivia from Star Trek. And the reason I know that is because my ex-husband was a Star Trek, like, fanatic. Like, he was like a crackhead on Star Trek. He was a Star Trek head. A Trekkie. Ooh, a red discus. That's one of the flat ones. Survey says... Ding, ding, ding. Murex shellfish. Why are you being so shellfish? Do they have a generous fish too? Or just a shellfish? Am I laughing at my own joke? Yes, I am. Do I care? No, I don't. Did you even ask? No, you didn't. Am I pretty much talking to myself at this point? Yes, I am. Does that bother me? No, it doesn't. Do I sound schizophrenic? Yes, I do. I could go on and on with this. Okay. I have one spinner, so I have to unravel this other one. But my friend, my beautiful, wonderful, lovely friend, made me another spinner. So by next week, I should have that spinner. And then both of these will be on spinners, and it'll be awesome and lovely and wonderful. Ooh, a fish fillet burger. And, oh no, more gummy worms. The soggy gummy worms. Soggy gummies. So if you're eating gummy worms and you have no teeth, are you gumming the gummies? All right, fun fact. Ooh, a blue discus. An adult's kidney weighs about 5 ounces or 142 grams, and it is the size of a fist. That's the size of my kidney. Just like right there. There you go. A kidney. Nice. Am I cracking my knuckles? Yes, I am. Have I been doing it since childhood? Yes, I have. Red discus brother. Oh yeah, now they have a playmate. You can put them in your koi pond, and they can be all shy. Because they're koi. Ha ha ha. Alright, I have to remember that after 2 stitches, I add a stitch, and then I keep going. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. What do? We swim, swim. More gummy worms. My goodness. You're just going to be overflowing with gummies. Soggy gummy. It's a soggy gummy takeover. Well, it's my puppy cam. My puppy cam's good, but the puppies are all buried. Well, if the puppies are going to be all buried, I might as well put on the... Where is it? There is a slideshow. There we go. Then you can at least see puppies if they're going to be all buried and stuff. Or maybe somebody let them out. Maybe they're in the backyard. So we got, oh, a big mama pickle. I never was a big fan of pickles unless they were like on a burger or something, or on some sandwich. I like them on a sandwich, but I don't like them just like by themselves. But I do like the stork from the Vlasic pickle commercial because I thought he was funny. I liked his voice. I love this piece of music. And it's so cool that I have a cello player living with me. He's renting out the extra room while he goes to school with my son at the local college. And now we take a trip to the Caribbean. This is island music. It makes me think of when I went on a few cruises with my mom to the Bahamas and Jamaica, and this is the kind of music they would play. They were fun. And then I went on a cruise with my ex, before he was my ex, and I made a game out of going to all the like stuff they were trying to sell, but they would have giveaways at each one of the things, so I would try and see if I could get free stuff. So I had made a game out of going to all the places where they were giving out free stuff in hopes that you would buy something. And then The one thing I did pay for was the bingo, because that was fun. And then I liked going to the comedy shows, and I liked going to the, they would have like musicals and showcases and stuff, and that was fun. And I liked visiting all the different restaurants. I didn't do a lot of shore excursions because I felt like those were expensive, but yeah, it was fun to just hang out and chill and see all the fun contests like the ice carving ones and stuff like that. Let's see, what else do I like to do? I never buy the alcohol because I don't really drink anyway. Well, I haven't drank since college, but I think they make the most money on the when they have the casino open and the gift shop stuff and the auction stuff and the alcohol, certainly the alcohol. And then, of course, when you buy the shore excursion from the ship, they make money on that. So I try to avoid all the stuff that kind of sucker you into spending a bunch of money. Oh, I forgot to do a fun fact. Silly me. Okay. All right, fun fact. Without saliva, humans are unable to taste food. Oh my gosh, that makes me wonder. So, my parakeet, like when I used to hold him on my finger, he would bend down and like kind of like taste my finger, like he would put his tongue on my finger and it was like he was licking it, but his tongue is very dry. And I remember we would feed him different things, and one time somebody fed him like a hot pepper and he just ate it. And I wonder if because he doesn't have like saliva, or maybe he does, but not at the amount we have, it didn't like bother him. It didn't seem to like faze him at all. So that was interesting. I don't know. I guess we could. Let's Google it. Hey, Professor Google, what's the answer to this? Can parakeets taste spice? No, they can't taste spice because they lack the capsaicin receptors that humans and other animals use to detect heat from peppers. This means that while spice causes a burning sensation in humans, it's simply another food for a parakeet, and they can safely enjoy peppers as a nutritious treat. Okay, so it's not about this bit. It's about the capsaicin receptors. I see, said the blind man. Oh, there's one of my dogs. Okay, so I can undo the slideshow. And now you can just see the doggy. There we go. Now we're cooking with Crisco. Interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. There's so much to know, and we'll never know it all. And they'll learn new stuff after we die, which is crazy. And it's also crazy to go back and look at what we used to think was true. And it was absolute fact. And now we're just like, no, we were stupid. It makes me wonder, what are we stupid about today? That we are so sure is true. Like I remember Oprah Winfrey used to ask her guests at the end. She would at the end of her, I think she did the Super Soul Sunday, and she'd say, "What do you know What do you absolutely know is true? And people would say their thing, and it's just like, I wonder if those people would give the same answers today. I think some of my answers would be the same, but a lot of them have changed as I get older and hopefully wiser. I wonder if anybody ever gets stupider as they get older. Not like a dementia stupider, but just like you just start you like regressing and acting stupid. I'm sure it happens. This is why I have literally, and I mean literally, never had even a sip of coffee. People can't believe it because I'm about to be 52 on Tuesday. And here's my reasoning. Coffee is for grown-ups. And no one has ever accused me of being one of those. So, I did drink in college a little bit, and then I overdid it one night and almost died. So I figured, you know what? I don't think I know enough about alcohol to do this. And I don't like the way I feel the next day. So I was like, forget it. Plus it's expensive. And then what else? I do curse like a sailor though. I do indeed. I do believe in spooks. This is called Clap and Yell. That's the name of this song. Well, they're clapping and they're yelling. So that makes sense. This is one of those, thank you, Captain Obvious, for the title of that song. Clap and Yell. All right, that is another row. I'm going to do some more unraveling. Oh wait. Here's some more unraveling already done. It was just hiding. It was hiding behind the yarn cake. I'll do some more. Even more. I'll do even more. Okay, so then I get the rest of this over here, right? And then I can combine the two. Okay, where does it start with them being combined? Okay, here they are. Okay. I wonder if I'll notice when it starts to go from white to gray. I guess it's so subtle. It seems like it's so subtle, but you can kind of see it on the yarn cake, though. So, I wonder if I'll see it in the actual piece. Okay. Alright. Then I'll do a fun fact. I promise. And in a couple minutes, they're going to have ads. Which is fine. Alright. So I'll put that on top of there. Do a fun fact. Do a little dance. Make a little love. Get down tonight. Okay, fun fact. The German Autobahn, which is that freeway where you can drive at any speed you want, has no speed limits because when Western Germany saw them as a Nazi relic. Because Western Germany saw them as a Nazi relic. This became effective in 1972. Oh, so the Germans saw speed limits as a Nazi relic? Oh my goodness. But haven't they been, like, proven to, like, be safer if you have a limit to the speed? Pretty sure. Oh no. I mean, some of the things that came out of Nazi Germany, some of the inventions and stuff were pretty good. I mean, they did that horrible thing, but they weren't stupid. They were very organized, to say the least. Oh, there's movement on my puppy cam. Oh! And the puppy cam is down. Let me fix the puppy cam. We can't have 1 second without puppies! There's the puppies. Hello, puppies. I don't know if I'm particularly chatty this morning, but I feel chatty. I don't know why. Whoa! I'm also sleepy. Sleepy and chatty. There was never a chatty smurf or a chatty dwarf, but there was a sleepy smurf and a sleepy dwarf. I wonder if Disney's going to do an updated version of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs and call it Snow White and the Seven Little People. So they can be politically correct. Did anybody see that theory that in Shrek, Lord Farquaad, it is theorized that Lord Farquaad has very similar clothing style. Oh, there's an ad, so I will do it after the ad.
Come, let us drink while we have breath, for there's no drinking after death. And he that
Did he say there's no drinking after death? I mean, thank you, Captain Obvious, but wow. Why would you put that in a song? So silly.
down among the dead men, let him lie. In smiling Bacchus's joy I roll, deny no pleasures to my soul. Let Bacchus's health around briskly move, for Bacchus is the friend of love, and he that would this health deny, down among the dead men, down among the dead men, down, down, down.
Wait, did I do my increase? I did. I keep thinking I forgot the increase. But then I didn't. So I'm smarter than I give myself credit for.
Pleasures reign, while Bacchus's treasure crowns the board. We'll sing the joy that both afford, and they that won't with us comply. Down among the dead men, down among the dead men, down, 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 down among the dead men, let them lie.
This is called, this song is called Over and Over. Oh, that's so perfect. Welcome back. You survived the ads And this song is so perfect for that because it's called Over and Done With. Like the ads are over and done with. That's so funny. The universe is listening in, I swear to God. Seriously. I just know that that's what's happening. All right. Fun fact. Okay, here we go. If you ate nothing but rabbit meat, you would die from protein poisoning. This would be a mixture of too much protein and an absence of fat in the diet. Oh, wow. That is scary, actually. Has anyone ever had rabbit? I think I've had rabbit. It was like rabbit pate or something. I've also had duck pate and goose pate. What was I talking about? I was talking about a song, I think. Maybe not. Oh man, when the ad started, I was talking about something I was going to finish. Oh. I know what it was. In Shrek, the theory is that Lord Farquaad is the son of Snow White and we're thinking Grumpy because he's little and his clothing style and clothing colors and hairstyle are very much like Snow White. And he has the magic mirror, which was Snow White's magic mirror. So the theory is she and Grumpy, and he's grumpy, so that she and Grumpy knock boots and she got knocked up, and it's Lord Farquaad from Shrek. So it makes sense if you put all those clues together. I have to watch Shrek again. I haven't watched it in a long time. Not since the babies were babies. And now the babies are not babies. I don't have an excuse except that I want to. I think I want to is a perfect excuse for I should watch Shrek. Because I said so. Because I want to. Because I feel like it. And if anybody judges, they can just bugger off. I am done with judgy people in my life. Oh, by the way, I got a really good evaluation. So that was nice. I gave myself the highest of all high scores of everything. And my boss gave me, I would say, 2/3 all the highest scores and 1/3 the second highest, which still gets me my raise at the end of the year. And she said nice things about me. However, there is a little piece of me that wonders, because our governor signed a thing that says that we have to go back to work 3 days a week, and we can only work remotely 2 days a week. I wonder if they're beefing up these evals so that they can go back to the governor and say, by the way, our team works better remote. Look at all these great evals. And I hate to sound paranoid like that, but it's like the place I work at, every other department had pressure on them to give you low scores so that it would just like keep you down, I guess, or just keep you working harder or something to get better scores or whatever. But I mean, I just work however hard I work based on how much I'm appreciated every day, not in an annual evaluation. So I will work harder for the people that appreciate me than for the people that don't. So there you go. And I appreciate me plenty. I don't need them to appreciate me. But it is nice when they do. Have I mentioned I love knitting with this super duper soft yarn? It just feels so good on my hands. OMG. I'd never want this pattern to end. It's just so lovely and yummy, and whoever gets this blanket is going to be the luckiest person on the planet. Alright, fun fact. The loudness of a monkey is relative to the size of its testicles. Researchers found that the smaller the testicles, the louder the monkey. You know what? I have found that with humans too. And I think it's more, with humans, it's more insecurity. If they have smaller testicles, they're more insecure and they're going to be loudmouth buttheads. I wonder if that's the same reason with the monkeys. I don't think they judge each other that way, but you never know. We're all primates, according to some, according to most. Maybe that's why I keep thinking I forgot. It's because I always almost forget to add the one stitch after the first two. But then on the other end, I always make sure that before the last two, I've knitted into an increase. Like I can look right now, there's an increase at the end of this one. So I did it the last row. So I don't know, there's a double check for this. That's kind of cool. Because one time there wasn't, and I was able to pick it up from the row below. So even if I miss one, I could pick it up from the row below and the stitches in between. So that's what I like about knitting. I guess you could do that in crocheting too, but I'm just so much more proficient with knitting at this point because I've been doing it since I was 9. And I've just started the crocheting. So the little tricks, I gotta figure them out still. Also, let me know if the sound balance is good. Like if my voice relative to the music, relative to the fishing game, relative to the blurps, relative to the fun buttons, if it's all good and balanced. The only thing so far today that I haven't gotten quite fixed is the synchronization between my voice and the music. And I had it, but when I set it to what I wrote down, it doesn't work again. So I don't know if I wrote it down wrong, or if I pressed some other button that screwed it up. I don't know. I need to become more nerdy so I can figure it out. Which I don't think it would be easy for me to become more nerdy. But we're going to make the attempt. Because you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. This song is called Onion Capers. Which is funny. Oh, somebody's fishing. Who's fishing? Nichols Rucker is fishing. Catch a good one. Catch the teal giraffe. I put it out in the universe. Oh! You caught a branch. Hey, that's twice as much gold as a soda can. A soda can's only 1 gold. So if you're new here, if you fish and you catch the teal giraffe, you get a free set of stickers. So there are 6 stickers to a page, and they have funny sayings on them, and they have my little Vito tube picture. And if you are a subscriber to my channel, by the next stream, and sometimes during the same stream, if I'm able, you will also be a fish, and you catch yourself, you also get a free set of stickers. So if you're a subscriber, you get twice as many chances to get stickers. You got a strange vase. Okay, fun fact. Every Pixar movie contains a reference to the Pixar movie that comes after it. I kind of knew that. And almost every Pixar movie has John Ratzenberger's voice. He was the mailman on Cheers. But sadly, he passed away. So new Pixar films, I don't know if they have his voice in them. I don't know if they got permission from him and or his family to use his voice.
Was a dancing master. Old Billy Riley, 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 master of a droga. Old Billy Riley, old Billy Riley, old Billy Riley, old Billy Riley, master of a droga, bound for Antigua. Old Billy Riley.
By the way, these fishing, or what is it called? Nautical themed songs are from Assassin's Creed Black Flag. My friend gave me all 25 songs from there, and I just incorporated them all because I thought they were fun.
Oh, Billy Riley, oh, Billy Riley, oh, Missy Riley, oh, Billy Riley, had a pretty daughter, but we can't get at her. Oh, Billy Riley, oh, Billy Riley, had a pretty daughter, oh, Billy Riley, screw her up and away we go, boys. Oh, Billy Riley, oh, Billy Riley, screw her up and oh, Billy Riley, one more pull and then belay, boys. Oh, Billy Riley, oh, Billy Riley, one more pull and oh, Billy Riley, oh.
This one's called Offline. It's a weird name for a song, but okay. But who am I to judge? I've never written a song in my life, except for like the Weird Al Yankovic-esque things that I do with songs when my kids were young. Like when it was time to clean up their room or clean up their project or activity, I would say, put it away, put it away, put it away now. And then when I would wake them up, I would say, good morning, good morning, good morning, morning, morning. And then they started seeing these songs or hearing these songs out in the world, and they'd be like, Mom, I thought you made that song up. Or they would be like, hey, they stole your song. I'll be like, no, I kind of stole theirs. What's another one? Oh, when my daughter was afraid of thunderstorms. We need to hear the Giraffe originals. Well, every once in a while, I will break into some weird thing, so you just gotta listen for it. One of them was when she was afraid of thunderstorms. I would sit with her and a clap of thunder would happen and I would go, ah, and she'd go, thunder. So it was fun.
Maybe it's not. I don't really care. I'm going offline forever. Get out of my hair. I weaken all my core values. I promise with me, none of that is real. Put the love
Or like, what's another one? You know that piece of music that goes da 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 da. I would always put words to it like funny little man, funny little man, funny little man. You're a fucked up little funny little fucked up man. Stuff like that. Because that's what I would hear in my head when I would hear those pieces. And I remember when we would do, I was a part of a community theater and we would do musicals, and all the shenanigans that would happen backstage at the cast party, I would write the lyrics to the parody pieces, and it would be the songs we sung, but it would be all about all the crap that happened backstage and all the like gossip stuff and all the crazy stuff about the characters and their personalities and stuff. So that was fun to do. So I feel like I would work really well with Weird Al Yankovic because I do that kind of stuff with songs. Just for fun in all my free time. After 2 jobs, 2 kids, 2 dogs, a bird, streaming, singing in a choir, going to a meeting every Tuesday night, sponsoring people in my program. What else do I do? Driving all over God's green earth so that my daughter can see spooky things. Getting tattoos. What else do I do? All right, fun fact. Joe Arity, whoever that is, had an IQ of 46 and is known as the happiest prisoner on death row. He went into the gas chamber with a smile. It turned out he was innocent. Oh no. That's the craziest one I've heard so far. I guess it like exacerbates that, or it personifies the whole ignorance is bliss thing. But he had to know he was innocent. So why would he be happy? And maybe he was happy because he went to the gas chamber and he didn't have to deal with all the other criminals. I don't know. I'm generally a happy person, but mostly because I've gotten rid of all the yucky people in my life. Not like killed them or anything, but just like I don't hang out with them anymore. And I don't answer their phone calls. So they don't even try to call me anymore because I'm like, nope. You are not one I want to talk to. No is a complete sentence. And I don't want to is a perfectly good reason for doing anything. Or not doing anything. Like if you don't want to, just frickin' don't. You don't even have to tell them I don't want to. You could just say, nope, I'm not going to. And if they ask why, you could just say, I'm just not going to. Nothing else needs to be said. You don't need to know a reason. The fact is, I'm not going to. And you don't owe anybody anything. That's why even when you're being arrested, I am random. I am a random giraffe. I talk so random. OMG. That's my middle name. Teal Random Giraffe. All right. Fun fact. And thank you for the compliment. There exists a plankton called dinoflagellates. Ooh, I know about this one. Which, if consumed, reverses your feeling of hot and cold, as well as hallucinations. Symptoms can last from weeks to years. Oh my goodness, I did not know that dinoflagellates had that effect on the body. But what I did know about them was I took a trip to San Juan, Puerto Rico one time. And we went on this kayak tour at night. And in the water, it was like dark. So in the water, when you put your paddle into the water and you disturbed all the dinoflagellates, they would light up. So every time someone put their paddle in the water, it would light up where the dinoflagellates were being disturbed. But if you looked into the water and you were just still, if a fish darted off, you could see it because it would disturb the dinoflagellates and they would light up. It was the coolest thing. And I remember the tour guide said 3 jokes in a row. The first joke was, what do you call a deer with no eyes? No eye deer? Then he said, what do you call a deer with no eyes and no legs? Still no eye deer? Then he said, what do you call a fish with no eyes? And he said, shh. Like FSH, fish. Because you don't pronounce the I. I thought it was hilarious. I've been telling those jokes ever since. Feel free to take them because they're from like 1997, 1998 from a tour guide in San Juan, Puerto Rico, and I'm sure he got them from somewhere else. Oh, ads are coming. The ads are coming. The ads are coming. And it's 11:49. So I will, when the ads start, I will cook my lunch, which I have not pre-prepared. So I will have to rip into a package of chicken, but shouldn't be that bad. Where is my water? I think my water's in the kitchen. I hope I didn't leave it in the car. But I'm gonna try and not take longer than the 2 minutes of ads to get my lunch all ready. Because I just have to do that, grab some chips and hummus, and I'll do the pudding later after dinner. Well, you have a wonderful day. Thank you. Oh, there goes the puppy cam. I hope you have the greatest day you've ever had in your entire life. And then I want to hear all about it when I see you again. And I thank you for joining me. Always a pleasure. Oh, I almost sang with the music. Oh, that would have been a disaster. No, it just would have been annoying. To anyone really paying attention. it's almost time to unwind some more yarn. Woohoo! Go team. Oh, the ads have started. All right, so I'm gonna go cook my lunch. I will be back in 2 shakes of a giraffe's tail, and hopefully this doesn't undo itself. Oh, the typing song. I love that one. It's called the typewriter song. Congratulations, you survived the ads. I got back just as it was finishing. That's so funny. Look at me and my perfect timing. OMG. Yum, yum, yum. I'm having my chicken. And at some point, I have to walk into the next room and get my vitamins. So I don't have Swiss cheese for bones. Num num num. Let me see if I have a question for the magic 8-ball. Let's see, what am I wondering? Not really wondering anything. Oh, I know what I'm wondering. Okay. 8-ball. Okay, magic 8-ball. Here's what I'm wondering. Will the project I'm working on with my friend be an absolute smash hit when we get it up and running and submit it to YouTube for people to see? Signs point to yes. Oh, that's so cool. I love it. So our efforts will not be in vain, because we are both working very hard on this. It's top secret. I could tell you, but I'd have to kill you. But it's related to all kinds of stuff. It's related to fun. It's fun, and it's sweet, and I knew it complete when I wore a younger man's clothes. No, just kidding. It's for kids, and it's got good lessons for kids and grown-ups. That's all I can say right now. And we both have a really good sense of humor, so it's going to be fun and funny. So if you have a yes or no question, and you type in exclamation 8-ball, you can get an 8-ball answer for your question. It's kind of fun. I bet my son could play this on the violin. He's very good. He's 21, and he's been playing the violin since he was 5. And he loves it. And he practices it 1,000 hours a day. Oh my God. Someone just sent me a picture. They're grocery shopping. And they sent me a picture and said, "We have gone too far. It's called Nude Wipes." Nude Wipes. And they are pumpkin spice. But they called it Dumpkin Spice. They're Dumpkin Spice Dude Wipes. That is exactly the kind of marketing joke that I would totally make. That's hilarious. Oh my God. Dumpkin spice with clove, nutmeg, and other fall stuff. For a dude butt. Ooh, I'm causing an earthquake. That's too much. You know what? They have gone too far with that. But in my world, you just can't go too far. I'm just saying. I feel like you can't go too far. And this song is the perfect title to prove my point. The song is called Not Anymore. And these days, you can't go too far. I'm going to say that to them. These days, there is no too far. See what they say about that. That's so funny. Pumpkin spice dude wipes. Dumpkin spice dude wipes. So silly. All right. Let me get my vitamins while I'm thinking of them. And then I'll finish this row and do a fun fact. Be right back in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. No, a giraffe's tail. Excuse me. I'm back! Alright. We will finish this row. This is called Captain Ward. W-A-R-D. Excuse me. My puppy wants to lick the container, but this is a plastic container for which I cannot put the lid on at this point because he chewed up the corner of it to the point where the lid doesn't fit anymore. So I'm not going to leave him with this plastic container so he can chew it up more, as I like using it. So today we are not gonna have a puppy pre-wash. Sorry. Alright. Fun fact. Red pandas have no living relatives. They aren't even related to giant pandas. Huh. That's kind of sad. No cousins, no nothing? All they have is each other. Oh, I like the name of this song. The name of this song is called Smile. Okay. So because if I put it on the floor, all the dog hair and all the hair that I've shed will be inside this blanket. So if I put it on my shirt, it'll be nice and clean. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Get my other spinner, I could do this just spinning with both of them. That'll be awesome. He's almost done with my other spinner. Just gotta do some painting and stuff. Oops! Complete earthquake! Oh my goodness. So sorry. Didn't mean to make you nauseous. I hope you're not seasick now. I completely banged into the camera with my hand, my little hoof. My giraffe hoof. Back on top of here. Okay, that will be good for a minute. We're making some good progress on this blanket. See, we've got this, and then it goes up to here, and up to here. We're gonna have to move these out of the way in a minute. There we go, now we can see the whole thing. It's a little triangle. So I guess we can move these back while we're working on it. There we go. This row, I will eat my chips and hummus and crunch all in your ears, which I haven't gotten any complaints about, so I'll just keep doing it. Alright, I remembered the extra stitch. That's good. I like it when my remembery works. Okay, there is only one strand here. I need to pick up the second strand so this can be a proper stitch. Alright, mission accomplished. Woohoo! Go team! See, I'm trying to do it again. Every once in a while, I just pick up one of the two strands. It's just not appropriate for this blanket. I need both strands, every stitch. Rawr! Of course, if it were perfect, it wouldn't be human. But it's not human. It's giraffe. This is giraffe made. So you can't say it's handmade, it's hoof made. So is giraffe like, it's not bovine, what is it? Okay, what's the equivalent to the word, actually, yeah, you can't say it's handmade, it's hoof made. Or sometimes they say it's man-made, but I don't like that because that's only 50% of the population. And the other 50% of the population also makes things. As evidenced by my making this. I don't even know what kind of point I'm trying to make. Okay, I think I know what point I'm trying to make. If person is... Oops, okay. Hold on. If, not of. If person is human, what is giraffe? Okay, in a parallel to a human being human, a giraffe is a mammal. It's a large African hoofed mammal that's known for being the tallest. Okay, scientific classification. So animals, Mammalia. Giraffa is the genus. Okay, so is human a genus? The species... Okay, the species is hominid. The genus is Homo. Our species is Homo sapiens. So we're Homo sapiens and giraffes are giraffas. Giraffas or giraffic? Giraffa. So we're Homo sapiens and they're giraffa. Okay. Why did I want to know that? I can't remember now. I'm already on to like the third topic after that thought in my brain. Alright, the puppy is moaning and groaning outside of my gate. Does he need to go OUT? They might need to go OUT. It's entirely possible. Let me finish this row, and I will let them OUT. By the way, I sent the Guinness Book people a close-up picture of the bracelet thingy on my bird's foot that proves that he is 31. So hopefully I will hear back from them. The next fun fact is, after Christianity, the largest religion come on now. I'm trying to push my chair so that I'm closer to the desk. Okay, oh, and I was gonna eat my chips and hummus, because hummus is yummus. This is the Kirkland brand hummus, and it comes in these little tubs. They're the perfect size for dipping these little chips in. Love it, love it, love it. And that's lunch. Woohoo! Now later on, I'm gonna get free dinner at choir practice. I just hope they don't try to do too much fancy stuff with the dessert. Like, don't fruitify my chocolate. Don't nutify my chocolate. Don't caramel. Don't nougat. Just chocolify my chocolate. Like at least people that try to do these fancy things, they ruin the chocolate. And I swear to God, if you put coconut in my chocolate, I'm going to throw it across the room in your face. Coconut and chocolate do not belong together. That's the only thing I really have super strong feelings about, is that chocolate should be its own thing. Never mix, never worry. The only exception is chocolate chip cookies, because that's chocolate and cookie. But I will allow it. But if you ruin my chocolate with fruit, I will not like you ever again. Because it's like a bait and switch. Chocolate is dessert. Fruit is good for you. One could argue dark chocolate is good for you, but fruit is like health food for me. And I'm like, dude, seriously, health food and chocolate do not belong together in the same thing. And in 2 minutes, we're going to have an ad. But the ads are only 2 minutes, so you can stretch, you can get a snack, you can go potty, get a drink.
Nice bow tie!
Sergeant Dingo Pants, how are you? I was talking about you the other day. What did I say? Oh, I was talking to my friend who introduced me to World of Warcraft. And I said, because there's this one guy, I hope he's not listening, because I'm about to badmouth him. Not really, but the way he behaves. Okay, so he will lure me into a place in World of Warcraft just to kill me. But half the time he's helpful, and the other half of the time he's leading me astray. So I can't trust this guy. But you did the same thing, except you were helpful the whole time. So I really super appreciated that. All right, my puppy cam is down, but I don't have puppies there anyway. But so you were super helpful the whole time, which I super appreciated. So I was telling my friend about you. And I even remembered your name. I said, hey, my new friend, Sergeant Dingo Pants, was actually helpful the whole time, and I loved it. Just got back from the store. Ooh! What'd you get? What'd you get? Did you get me some chocolate? You give me chocolate, you're even higher on my friends list. Just saying. Ribs. And some wings. Ooh. Is it football season? I can't remember. I always think of ribs and wings as like football season food. You don't know. People who go on Twitch don't know about sports, right? We are the nerds and the geeks. I think there's a typo in the Bible, by the way. I think it's the geek shall inherit the earth. Ooh, waffle fries. I love broccoli. Oh my God. I'm coming over. I'm gonna forget choir practice. I don't need to sing well on Yom Kippur. I'm gonna come over and have waffle fries and ribs and broccoli and wings. And of course the ads just started.
vision of the sun that's slowly rising, painting little clouds at the horizon. The colors
This song is called Così Bella.
of September,
That's how beautiful you are.
glistening snow, a morning in December, like the sunbeams after rain has fallen.
I feel like it's a good song for slow dancing.
The silver moon and stars above the ocean, the words of love that fill you with emotion. Così bella, that's how beautiful you are. Così bella ed anche più.
Oh, that's so nice. Hey, where does your name come from, Sergeant Dingo Pants? Mine's my favorite color, my favorite animal, and my favorite number. Twice for some reason. I always picture you in a military uniform. Maybe with doggy legs. Xbox playing Halo Ian parties. Oh, was that a character on there? On Halo? I am so video game illiterate. The only game I know anything about is World of Warcraft. And then if you go before that, I know about Pong. My first game I ever played was Pong. That's a Gen X affliction. It was just a name you gave to your profile. Oh, okay. Sergeant Dingo Pants. Eddie the Gimp went to Dingo, then Sergeant Dingo Pants. That's funny. It's cool how names evolve. My first husband called me... Oh, well, this will give my name away. Anyway, he called me my name. And then he changed it slightly, and it was the same name as a boxer, a famous boxer. And then he shortened that to a name that was nothing like my original name. So, like, if my name was Stephanie, he shortened it to something, and then he changed it to the boxer's name, and then he changed it. He shortened that, and then it ended up being, like JoJo or something. And so, around town, he would call me, for example, JoJo, and people would be like, "How'd you get JoJo from Stephanie?" So we would have to tell them the whole like story of how it got from this to this to this to this, and then now it was JoJo. No real names were used in that story. BT dubs. Alright, I need to knit 2. Then I need to add 1. Then I need to knit across. Woohoo! We just use nicknames when we stream. That's true. Although in putting this tattoo on my arm, which if you look to the left of my tattoo, it's exactly the same creature as that I'm talking with. If anyone sees this tattoo in real life that watches my stream, they'll just be like, "Hey, you're a teal giraffe," and I'll be like, "Yeah, pretty much." They still wouldn't know my real name though, although somebody did figure it out by the stuff I've said. I've given enough clues where they kind of figured it out. I'm just a super fan. I'm a super fan of my own avatar. Oh, no, maybe I'm a super fan of Teal Giraffe. Oh, I am. I actually am a super fan of me, which everybody should be, a super fan of themselves. And of me, really. I could see that being the case, though, too. Okay, so this, I need to pull this up through here so that it's 2 strands. There we go. Every once in a while, I drop a strand. And that's not cool at all. And we are fixed. Woohoo! If you're not a super fan of yourself, talk to me privately on chat and we will work on that together because I'm a super fan of y'all. I'll tell you what. Which reminds me, do me a favor, everybody. Scroll up and follow each other. Every last person. Even if you don't know if they're a streamer or not, just follow each other. Let's all get rich and famous together. And that way you'll also discover new streams that you didn't see before. I love doing that. I love going into people's streams. Sometimes I don't even say anything. I'll just scroll up, follow everybody, and leave. So you'll never know that I was even there. But then I'll go on new streams all the time. Catch new people. And I like to see when they first start streaming versus when they've been doing it for a few months. And you can see like the progression of, you know, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I sort of know what I'm doing. Oh, I know what I'm doing, but I want to make it better. And then it's fun to watch the progression of people's like, oh, now I get it now. Yeah, this is how it works. This is how I'm going to make my stream. Plus, I get really good ideas from people. And I steal them. So if I'm doing something that you like, frickin' steal it. I don't care. Who's going to know? It's not like anything's copyrighted. It's the wild, wild west up in here. And if something works, use it. Seriously. Like all these bells and whistles are not what makes it your stream. You're what makes it your stream. Okay, fun fact. Boom. Oh boy, I don't like the first 2 words of this. Oh god. Okay, fun fact. Ewok jerky was a popular snack across the Outer Rim in the Star Wars universe. Oh, that's so gross. I just can't wrap my head around that. Ew. Ewok turkey? Do they mention that in the movies, or is that more like in the comic books? Oh, that's just ooh, bad. Creeps me out. Ewoks are too cute. You can't make jerky out of Ewoks. What the?
Once there was a time when I had everything, and once around my
Nice bow tie!
wedding ring.
Kate! Don't knock it till you try. Don't not walk it till you tried it.
And now alone I walk the floor and think
Now, Pete. I know you're a carnivore, but
and think about the home we shared. The lonesome
Ewoks are juicy. Okay, you know what?
are always there. So far
I'm just glad you didn't spell that Jewcy.
each day and night I walk the floor and think of you.
How's your day so far, Pete? Anything interesting happen? Nice guy at the grocery store saved me. Ooh, do tell. How did he do that? Did he give you a coupon? Gotta get a VIP card now. Oh, the guy behind the cash register? Nice. I'm all about saving money, baby. That's awesome. Was it Harris Teeter? Oh, he let you use the store card. Yeah, I have one of those Harris Teeter VIP things. It's just this little triangle thing that I put on my keychain. I don't even have like the card. Or I might have it in my wallet, but I use the triangle thing that I put on the keychain. And it almost weighs nothing, so it won't like add a lot of weight to your keychain. It just adds savings, which will make your wallet heavier. Get that app and buy all the food. Oh yeah. See, Publix doesn't have that. Publix claims that they already have better prices, and I did a comparison, and they don't. While it is a pleasure to shop at Publix, so that's true, where shopping is a pleasure, but they do charge more than a lot of the other stores. Not as bad as Whole Foods, but I have found that Target and Costco, so far that I can figure out, have the best prices of the stuff that I like to buy all in one place. So I was trying to minimize the trips that I had to take. So the 2 trips I take on Saturday mornings are Costco and Target for all the food I get for myself and the kids. In a pinch, and only because it's just down the road, I will go to Walmart if the other places don't have what I need. Like for my birdseed, Walmart has a huge jar thingy of birdseed, whereas if I go to Target, it comes in little teeny tiny things, and so I just go to Walmart and get the birdseed. I don't have to go as often. It would be 1% foods. I've heard comedians say, whole paychecks, and then I saw a thing the other day where they cut everything in half, including the grocery cart, the milk cartons, cartons of eggs. They cut them all in half and call it half foods. So yeah, Whole Foods. What is the other one? There's Whole Foods, and there's also, what's the other? There's another one that's kind of like a competitor to Whole Foods, where it's like the same deal, where it's like expensive and supposedly better for you. Let me see if I can find it. Let's see, there's Trader Joe's, there's Thrive, but it's not one of those. There's the Fresh Market.
Hey, we'll heave him up and away we'll go.
Aldi? No.
Louisiana. We'll heave him up and away we'll go. We're all bound over the mountain. We'll heave him up from down below. Wavy Susie.
Okay, let me see if I can. So there's Sprouts. That's not the one I'm thinking of. Kroger, no. Rayleigh's, no. Trader Joe's, no. The Fresh Market, maybe. But that's not the one I was actually thinking. Earth Fair. That's the other one I was thinking of. Earth Fair. Shopping on Sunday, though. Oh, yes. During the week, in the middle of the day is the best time. Like maybe 2 p.m. Yes. It's the worst of humanity on the weekends. If you can call that humanity. Oh, it's time for a fun fact. All right, fun fact. Italy built an entire courthouse to prosecute the mafia. They charged 474 members on a trial that lasted 1986 to 1992. To date, it was the biggest trial in the world. Wow. A whole courthouse just for the mob. Why is the mafia called the mob? It's called the mob because mob is an Old English term for a large, disorderly crowd, which evolved in the early 20th century to describe organized criminal gangs. By the late 1920s, the mob was specifically used to refer to organized crime and mafia. The term is shortened to the Latin phrase mobile vulgus, meaning fickle crowd. Okay, there we go. I wonder if the mob is hiring. Hey! I know a guy who I have suspected for a long time has those kind of ties, but his daughter-in-law and most of his employees say he just wishes he was in the mob. He acts like he's in the mob, but he's not really in the mob. But he's a rich guy. I could see if I could inquire for you if you want. I have this lady that works for him put me together with his daughter-in-law when she was going to go get surgery, and I was going to do their bookkeeping for them while she was away. You'll start a new mob with him. Yes, he's very rich, and he has a lot of businesses. Do you want me to make a phone call? I'd be willing to bet he's very connected too. OMG, no. Too scary? Not your speed. Okay. You did actually work for a job for a loan. Ooh, which job? Like, what were you doing for them? Or if you can't say it, if you'd have to kill me if you said it, don't say it. Your buddy was doing the work. He had to pick up money or something, and I sat in the car. Oh! You're an accessory! Big ol' wad. I would never skim off the top for those guys. I tell you what, they will notice. Really, I think. You got away with it. Aww. Now you're putting it on Twitch? What if they're watching? What if Sergeant Dingo Pants has been waiting to hear from you? Are they still on here? I don't even know. Ooh, in 15 minutes, I'm going to show off your work on Discord. So if you have anything that you're working on, or if you started a project or finished a project or are thinking about a project and you want to show it off, put it in my Discord in the show off your work, and I will show it off in 15 minutes.
Nice bow tie!
Dandy he him. How you doing? I don't think I've doxed myself enough to get found. That's true. And I've never doxed you, so. You are okay. I'll take your okay and I'll raise you one. Are you doing anything fun today? Let's see, what's the closest I've come to a mob tie? Well, in high school, my last name was right before. Oh, hold on. What was the last name? My last name was right after the last name of somebody who's related. I think her uncle was part of the Jimmy Hoffa gang, and he was a high up figure in the Jimmy Hoffa gang. And my senior pictures got mixed up with hers. Like they switched them, like they got them mixed up. And so I went to her house just to exchange the photographs. Like my pictures, I handed it to her. Her pictures, she handed it to me. And that was all I was going to do. So my mom's like, where are you going? And I'm like, I'm going to this lady's house. And I said the first and last name of my classmate. And she goes, wait, what? You're going where? I said, yeah. And she goes, okay. She freaked out. She's like, do not go in. Do not take any envelopes from them. Only do the picture exchange and come straight home. And I'm like, what are you talking about? So that's the closest I've come to like mob ties, is that my senior picture got accidentally mixed up with hers. And her uncle was very high up in the Jimmy Hoffa gang. There was a trouble playing in the There was not. No. I don't even think anybody was home. It was just her in like shorts and a t-shirt, and I gave her her pictures and she gave me mine. But my mom freaked me out when she reacted like that. I was just going to go over there and exchange the pictures in the first place. She did live on like the richest street in the city. So they had one of the biggest houses on that street. So, I mean, it made sense. And that was in Detroit. So it was in a suburb of Detroit. Oh, 2 minutes to the ads. So you can get a snack, get something to drink, go stretch, go potty, do your thing. And it is time for a fun fact. All right, fun fact. Doug Engelbart created the very first computer mouse from wood in 1964. I have a typo in my message here. I said currently I'm knitting a blanket fro the corner to the opposite corner instead of from, which I can fix right now actually. And there will be a new beginning to that message. Just like Auld Lang Syne, the song that's playing right now is the New Year's song. Okay, so this is the, no, it's not that. It's the, is it a command? I think it's the auction command. Oh, stop it. Okay. Let me make this wider so I can see which one is activated. Okay. I'm gonna fix that typo right now. From F-R-O-M corner to the opposite corner for the first time, which will be auctioned off for charity. Winning bidder will receive the auction project at a free crocheted giraffe with bow tie and colors chosen by the winning bidder. Okay, so save it. So the next time that comes around, it will say the right thing. Woohoo, go team.
And the name of the ship was the Golden Vanity, and she feared she would be taken by the Spanish enemy as she sailed upon the lowland.
And I have to fix the puppy cam.
As she sailed upon the lowland sea. Then
Wait.
up stepped the
Oh, I have to let the dogs in.
captain boldly out.
All right, when the ad starts, I'll let the dogs in.
To the captain, "What would you give to me
There's just,
if
it's
I
a
would
never-ending,
swim alongside of the Spanish
like,
enemy?"
revolving door of crap that you have to think about during these streams. Holy moly.
Oh, I will give you silver and I will give you gold.
And I had it so perfect so you could hear, I could sing along with the music, and now I can't figure out which buttons to push to make it so I can sing with the music and it'll be synchronized. It is driving me crazy and nuts and insane. More than normal.
Then the boy, he made him ready, then overboard sprang he, and he swam alongside of the Spanish enemy, and with his auger sharp in his side he bored holes 3, and he sank her in the lowland, lowland, low. He sank her in the lowland sea. Then the boy, he turned around, and back swam he, and he cried out to the skipper of the Golden Vanity, but the skipper did not heed, for his promise he would need, and he left him in the lowland, lowland, low. He left him in the lowland sea. He left him in the lowland sea.
All right, the ad has started. I'm going to let the doggies in. I will be back in 2 shakes of a giraffe's tail. That actually hurt because I'm not wearing socks and I stepped right on the desk. Youch. Okay. Let's see. Do I have doggies on the sofa yet? Okay, when they hop up on the sofa, then I will take away the slideshow. But until they hop up on the sofa, I should leave the slideshow on. Because we just can't be without puppies. Okay, there's one puppy. The other one should follow pretty soon. Congratulations, you made it through the ads. You survived. Okay, so slideshow off. There we go. Oops.
Gather round, lads. As I was out walking one morning in May,
Puppies!
spied a young couple who fondly did stray.
Well, one of them's up there. Where's my white dog?
One was a young maid so sweet
He
and
might be
so
eating.
fair, and the other was
That
a
brown one is
soldier
Buddy.
and
He
a
just turned
brother
13 the other day.
and the kiss so sweet and comforting as they clung to each other. Sing along, boys. They went arm in arm along the road like sister and brother. They went arm in arm along the road till they came to a stream. And they both sat down together to hear the nightingale sing. Out of his knapsack he took a fine fiddle, and he played such a merry tune that you ever did hear. And he played such a merry tune that the valley did ring. Oh, soft cried the fair maid to hear the nightingale
Major earthquake.
sing. And they kissed so sweet
These look like
and
eyeballs.
as they clung to each
Don't they look like
other.
eyeballs?
They went arm
Like crazy
in arm
eyeballs.
along the road like sister
Like Steve Buscemi eyeballs.
They went arm in arm along the road till they came to a stream. And they both sat down together to hear the nightingale sing.
Okay.
Well, I'm off to India for 7 long years, drinking wine.
All right, now we've got
and
enough
whiskey
yarn to last at least a minute or two.
And if I return again,
There we
it
go.
will be in the spring.
Pet all the puppies, no matter how old the dog is. There's always puppies. Yes.
Well, then said the fair maid, will
So
you
the
not
brown one's
marry
13.
me?
The white one just turned 1. So
Oh, no, said the soldier,
where is
how
he?
well can that
What's he
be?
doing?
For I
Sometimes he gets up on the other sofa, and I don't have a camera on the other sofa. It's kind of L-shaped to the one that you're looking at. So if you're facing the one you're looking at and you turn to the right, you'll see the other sofa. But the camera doesn't cover the whole living room. Because there are pictures of me and my family just outside of view. And I don't want to dox me or my babies.
sat down together to hear the nightingale sing.
He's doing puppy business. Oh yes, he's calling his puppy agent to get a role in a puppy movie. He might be eating it or drinking. But he's looking at somebody. Maybe he's looking at Skippy. Who's he looking at? He's looking intently at somebody. I doubt my daughter's just laying on the floor.
My name is Rab the Ranter. The lassies lope as they were daft when I blow up my chanter. Piper come mag, hey your bags, or is your drone in
Oh, the spooky thing? It was great. Okay, well, it started out great. So we got there, we parked, my daughter went in, I stayed in the car, turned on the dome light, and did some knitting. I worked on her blanket that I was working on. And I watched a Netflix documentary. It's like a 2-part series about Charlie Sheen.
Nice bow tie!
Low base guy, how you doing? I was just saying that I went to the spooky thing with my daughter yesterday, and she went into the spooky thing, and I stayed in the parking lot and did some crafting. And I was watching a documentary thingy about Charlie Sheen. There's this 2-part series on Netflix about Charlie Sheen and where he came from and where he's going and where he is and all that stuff and his whole history. And so that was interesting. And then it was from 8 until 11, and it's 3.5 hours away. So at like 10:30, I texted her and I said, start thinking about wrapping up because I want to get out of here before all these other cars in the parking lot start leaving and we're stuck here for an extra hour because I wasn't going to get home till after 2. So she's like, okay. And then a few minutes later, she goes, I just got in line to get my face painted. And so I texted back, oh, hell no, you didn't. Start wrapping it up and get back to the car. Then she started in with, you brought me here. You should have known that I was going to stay the whole time. And it just escalated from there into me calling her and us screaming at each other. And then I was like, okay, well, then you can find your own ride home. And I literally turned the car around and I started to leave. And I'm like, I can't leave my daughter here. It's 3.5 hours away. She only knows one other person and he lives near here. So I reparked the car, but I told her I was leaving. And I said, if you are not next in line for the face painting, then you need to get your ASS to the car. And then it went back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And finally she got back to the car and we were mad at each other for about 20 minutes after that. And then we made up. And I don't know if we're going back there again next year or if she's going to have to go back with her dad and stepmom because that was bullshit. Because I got home at like 2:30 in the morning. So I'm sleep deprived and I had some technical difficulties getting on the stream this morning and I was frustrated when I started and it was just a mess. And I have a 3-hour vocal session, kind of. Well, we have rehearsal for Yom Kippur and I have a lot of solos and I sing in every song. And my voice is already strained from screaming at my daughter, which was my fault, of course. I shouldn't scream. And of course, I talk a lot on the stream and my voice is going to definitely be hurting by the end of the day, but it's all good. I'm letting it go, but it was great until the little fight. But then we made up and then we reiterated that she had fun and thank you, Mom, for bringing me and thank you, Mom, for doing all the things you do, blah, 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 blah. So we got it back on track, but she was a little a-hole for a minute. But she was just mad because she didn't get her face painted. I said, well, next year, why don't you do the face painting first? She's like, okay. I'm like, okay. All right, fun fact. The smallest thing ever photographed is the shadow of an atom. Oh my goodness. They have photographed the shadow of an atom? I'm going to Google this. And then it's time to show off our work. Shadow of an atom. But I'm glad you made it. Yeah. Oh, the shadow of an atom.
Nice bow tie!
Luna Love Day! I was just about to show off the shadow of an atom. This is the shadow of an atom. That's the photograph they had. You went to Myrtle Beach? Did you say hi to my friend Jimmy? He lives in Myrtle Beach. Then you spent last night and all of this morning making bot updates, and you're still making bot updates. It's never ending, it seems like. The corrections and adjustments to these streams. Yeah, isn't that cool? All right, it is actually time to do the showcase. So let me set that up and then I will show it. I need to do a new tab. I'll put it here. And then I'll make it big. And I'll go into Discord. You said hi to some people whose names I didn't know, so it's entirely possible one of them was Jimmy. It is entirely possible. That's right. Although he doesn't go out much, so I don't know. Might not have been. A shadow of an atom is like a water droplet in a puddle. It does. It does. It's kind of cool. Okay, so let me go to my Hangout and to show off on stream, and I will go up to the last thing that I hearted. And after that is this. Okay. All right, so if I do Discord, please let this work. Oh, come on. Is it this? Okay, yes. All right. It should be, oh, okay, wait a minute. I have to drag it over. Okay, there we go. And then let me close this. All right, welcome to the showcase. All right, so the next one is DJ Albo's Baked Potato Crochet Pattern. Crochet your own whimsical baked potato plush with its playful charm and peace-loving vibes. This little spud is a unique addition to your crochet creations. Important note, it's a digital crochet pattern, not a finished item. Pattern details this easy level crochet pattern is written. Oh, that's adorable. Tell me that's not a cigarette. What is that in his hand? What is in his hand? Is that a cigarette? It looks like he's smoking. But I love his little smirk. He's got attitude. I love it. That's so cool. How do I heart it? Okay, where's the thing where I can heart it? It won't let me put a heart on it. Is that at the bottom? Hold on. Oh, wait. So I can make it big. There we go. That's so cute. I'm trying to put a heart on it, but it won't let me put the heart on it. Oh, there it is. That's too cute. Too cute. Okay, Himawari. The cardigans I finished last week. Oh my goodness. These are gorgeous. Holy moly. Let me pull this down a little bit on the stream. Okay. Actually, where am I? I'm gonna pull it to here-ish. Okay. And then if I go back to here, where am I on the planet? Okay. Look at that. Oh my God, those are gorgeous. What stitch is that? I love it. It's so consistent. It's amazing. That's so perfect for my OCD. What about this one? Oh my God, they're so pretty. I love the ribbing on the sleeve too. And the ribbing around here. That's so cool. Oh, there's a teal one. I might have to buy that. I'm gonna have to inquire how much that costs because that's too gorgeous. I love it. Oh my goodness. Those are super beautiful. I want to learn how to crochet like that. All right, Fluffy. Fluffy Quest, finish your cardigan. Oh my god. How did you do it so like the black is just, it just looks like you painted it on. That took a lot of planning. I bet you that took a lot of planning. Oh, I love the ribbing on the bottom. You almost can't see it, but like it's ribbed and then you rib up here and the ribbing follows the colors. That is amazing. I love the sleeves are ribbed. Everything's ribbed. And it fits so nice. It looks like, you know, like the fabric that where you can like put wax on it and it's called batiking and then you iron the wax off and it's got these lines on it. That's what it looks like. It looks like batiking. That's so amazing. Oh, look at the back. Oh my god. If you color some of these in brown, that would look like a giraffe pattern almost. If these lines were thicker and it was colored in brown, that would totally be a giraffe pattern. I wonder if I could find a giraffe pattern sweater crocheted thing. That'll be, I'm gonna write that down. Giraffe pattern sweater crochet project. Boom. Oh my god, this is gorgeous. Oh, what's that? It's like a little plushy pillow thingy. That's so cute. It's like you got a little twin. I love the butterfly. So on a giraffe patch and you have a stream uniform. There you go. I'm just saying. I'm gonna make a giraffe pattern sweater. I'm telling you. Y'all giving me great ideas. I love this. Love, love, love. Okay. Yes, Carrot says it's pretty too. And Carrot knows from pretty. Okay, is this the... Okay. Toyota Kitty made these gorgeous... Oh my goodness. Are those earrings? It's got... It looks like a cloud, almost like a cloud, like a crystal cloud, and then these little half moons. Oh, they're gorgeous. And they look so light. It looks like it's very light and it won't like pull on your ears. Oh, I love the sparkliness. It's like when I'm playing World of Warcraft and I see something sparkly, I have to go over and look at it because it's like, I know there's something I have to do with this. Oh, and here's, what is that a keychain? Or a necklace? I think it's a keychain. That is amazing. It's almost, it's like perfectly balanced between the big stuff and the little stuff. That is so cool. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. And I love how in the background you can see like almost like you could like behind the scenes like the process of making it. I love this. This is so great. You guys are so talented. It blows my mind. Thank you for showing off your stuff on my stream. That's so amazing. Okay, where is my mouse? Okay. All right. That's so wonderful. Thank you. And it had been 2 weeks, so that's 2 weeks worth of awesomeness. And now I have an idea for a sweater that I will wear everywhere. And I'm gonna crochet it. And boy, am I gonna screw it up. But maybe I'll crochet it twice. So the second time won't be so screwed up. And we didn't get interrupted by an ad. That's awesome. The universe is on my side today. I'll tell you what. By the way, Pedo Heat, if you are listening, I asked the Magic 8 Ball if our little project is going to take off and be super popular and everybody on the planet's going to love it when we get it up on YouTube. And the 8 Ball says, all signs point to yes. So if you're still here and you're still listening, it's a go. We are not wasting our time. Our efforts are not in vain. So I do those showcase things, unless I'm out of town or not doing a stream that day. I will do them at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sundays. So if you want to get your stuff up there for next Sunday, happy to oblige. Because it's all so inspiring. Also, low bass guy, if you went and saw a comedy show, Jimmy is a comedian, so you may have seen him in a comedy show if you saw a comedy show, because he does comedy. He is a comedian.
So wickedly I did as I sailed, as I sailed. So wickedly I did as I sailed.
And I love the dancing crabs.
As I sailed, I murdered William Moore. As I sailed.
They're almost perfectly to the beat of the song that's happening right now. Just went to the reptile park and then the tea store. Okay. Those are two places I doubt he would go to. If he had his grandson with him, he might have gone to the reptile park. But I don't know if I don't think he had his grandson with him.
I spied 3 ships from Spain, I fired on them amain, and most of them I slain as I sailed, as I sailed.
Jumping spiders.
As I sailed.
Well, they're cute in any case. And they're very good dancers. And they keep the beat very well.
You are welcome to my goal, and by it I lost my soul. Come all you young and old, I must die, I must die. Come all you young and old.
And I think you probably told me that, and I totally forgot. And that looks like a girl with a ponytail. Why does the BBC keep giving me bad news? I want the BBC to give me good news. She is having a rocking good time, too. All of her. All 5 of her. Oops, earthquake, mini earthquake. Anyway, Rosh Hashanah was amazing. It was awesome and fun and super awesome and crazy and weird and phenomenal. And we sang to our little hearts out and got compliments for that. And I shofar sounded my little heart out and got compliments for that. And that was fun. And we did the family service. And when I sound the shofar for the family service, I get all silly about it. Like I'll start the thing. And then like I usually hold the front with this hand and I hold the heavy part on the end with that hand. But then when I have it when I have the sound started, I'll take my left hand off of right near my mouth, and I'll put it on my hip, and I'll lean on my left foot like, okay, this is getting boring. And then I'll pretend to look at my watch like, okay, she's going too long. And then I'll roll my eyes, and then I'll switch to the other foot. And then I'll like do the thing where you like put your hand up in the air like, ugh, when is this going to end? And then I'll do this like, okay, wrap it up. And everybody laughs. It's really fun. And we are going to have ads in 2 minutes. And I just finished a row. And it's time for a fun fact. And all kinds of stuff. Let's see. All right, fun fact. Despite Mercury being the closest planet to the Sun, Venus is the warmest planet. I wonder why that is. Why is Venus warmer than Mercury? That is a good question for Professor Google. Why is Venus hotter than Mercury? It's because its extremely dense atmosphere, composed primarily of carbon dioxide, traps a massive amount of heat through a runaway greenhouse effect, while Mercury lacks a substantial atmosphere to retain heat. This causes Venus to have consistent scorching temperatures, whereas Mercury experiences extreme temperature swings between its sunlit and dark sides. That makes sense. We experience that self-made problem all the time. Well, by the way, the name of this song, Aegean Blue, I looked up the word Aegean, and it's very close to teal. So that's why I like this song, besides the fact that it's a good beat and a good lyrics and all that. But it's very close to teal. You remember when you were in school, they said Google was a fad and we should use other search. Jeeves. I know, right? I have an original Yahoo email address. And it's my first name and my middle name. And some extra stuff at yahoo.com. And I've had it since Yahoo started in 1994. And I get more spam on that one than my Gmail one or any of the other ones that I ever had. You still have Hotmail? Yes. A friend of mine still has AOL. But I remember using Yahoo's search engine a lot. And then when Google came around, it's been Google ever since.
I'm an ancient being, I've been trying this shit for 1,000,000 years. I could go anywhere, but I like it there.
Every single Yahoo email got hacked, yeah.
I've got sweet tunes flowing out.
I haven't had it get hacked except once, and it was like within the last month and a half, and it got hacked. But I changed the password, and it hasn't gotten hacked since. AOL disc from Kmart for free internet. I remember that too. Oh my God. And I remember, because you know that movie You've Got Mail? They say, you've got mail, or they say, welcome, you've got mail. But in real life, I remember there was a lag. And so whenever it opened, it would say, welcome, you've got mail. Like it would drop the W every time. You had Prodigy. I remember Prodigy. And the ads have started. And there's Comcast email. And then, of course, every company we've ever been at has their own email. Prodigy. Oh my gosh. And those 3.5-inch discs. almost got knotted. We are not allowed to have knots. This is a knot zone. That would be a knot joke. Congratulations, you survived the ads. I remember Prodigy discs. Those little 3.5. Or were they the 8-inch? Or 5-inch? Is it 5-inch? 8-inch? Then there's a 3.5-inch. Then we went to those little pluggy-in things. USB. He's crazy. He's crazy, the history of all this. I still have no idea how any of it works. I remember when my brother used to get on the computer and do basic, and he would say, line 10, do this, line 20, do this, line 30, do this, and then he got all the way up to like line 50, and then he would say run, and it would just put his name over and over and over and over and over again. And then he did one little adjustment, and it was his name diagonally over and over and over and over and over and over. He just did that over and over. You're actually friends with Levant, the magician who repopularized the knot trick. Oh, really? That's so cool. Yeah, I said knot because I almost knotted my thread, and I said this is a knot zone, and then I said something about a knot joke. It's hard to say all that when you're trying to repeat yourself. It was hard enough to say it the first time. The knot trick. Where you can just like slide it off. I remember that trick. I had a one-liner joke in my set, my comedy set, where I would say, if you are both a prostitute and a magician, is it still called turning tricks? I said, asking for a friend. I know that was late. I don't care. I'll tell you what, Magic now is like Magic how it used to be, but like on crack, because it's like they have to come up with new twists to the tricks we've all seen, and it's amazing what they come up with. Like, it's so creative how they do that. Oops, all tricks. So if you are a prostitute and you have like a storefront, you could call it Trixie's Tricks. I'm just saying. It's a marketing idea. Fun fact, there are no visual differences between male and female herons. Well, how do they tell each other apart? Or do they just wake up one day and say, okay, I guess we're gay? It's entirely possible. I like how seahorses, male seahorses, can carry the eggs for the offspring.
This is how we do this.
October 1st at Brewski's. What?
In one way we're strangers, but I know for sure we got something in common.
Okay, Mississippi, Louisiana, Alabama, Florida.
But we're so different.
Want this
I speak Swedish,
on
you know
your
that.
website?
I sit right down and write
Oh.
a letter, but Frankie said it better.
Sure
I'll
thing.
take my time. I
Okay. Yeah, my friend just gave me his schedule for October. He wants a Facebook post. Happy to. That's another kind of almost a job that I have, but he hasn't done that in months, so it's not like it takes a lot of my time. This yarn is so soft. Have I mentioned that lately? Oh my god. It's not even floofy necessarily. It's just so soft. It feels so nice.
This is how we do this. In one way, I'm yours. In one way, we're strangers. But I know for sure we got something in common.
Oh wait, I have to ask him. Which picture should I use?
We're so different. I speak Swedish, you don't. I sit right down and write out.
He said, thank you, I'll sing at your wedding. Okay. He knows damn well I ain't getting married again. I'll sing at your wedding. Mm-hmm. And he's not a singer. So, there's way too many things wrong with that suggestion. That's my comedian friend that I was talking about who lives in Myrtle Beach. And I know they say never, but I'm never getting married again, and I'm never living in Detroit again. Give me a minute. Oh, about the picture. Okay. This is called Sergio's Magic. What? Sergio's Magic. Come on. What is wrong with this thing? Sergio's Magic Dustbin. That's the name of this song. I think my daughter is stirring in the kitchen, making her lunch. Oh, I can look up and see if I heard anything from the Guinness Book of World Records people, because I did send them a close-up picture of the bracelet thingy around his foot, around his leg. Let me log in. I'm not a robot. Go. And survey says still pending. At least it's not canceled. Okay, whichever I think of these pictures. Okay. All right, I will do that for him. So, nope. Still no word from Guinness Book. Rar. I will hear from them when I hear from them, and not a minute sooner. But y'all are going to be probably the fourth to know. Good morning. What's the date on it? Yeah, that's not good. I'm not smelling that milk. Put it on the list. Yes. Don't put milk up under my nose that's 2 weeks old. Just don't do it. I'm too sensitive for that. OMG. Actually, I want to look up, do giraffes have a good sense of smell? Do giraffes have a good sense of smell? No, they do not have a particularly good sense of smell. They have traded olfactory genes for superior vision, which along with their height allows them to effectively scan their environment and detect predators from long distances. While giraffes can detect scents and use them for some communication, the reliance on sight and the limited benefit of smell given their high altitude heads mean their sense of smell is not as keen as other animals. Well, there you go. Thank goodness, because she uncapped it and put a rotten jug of milk under my nose. So if giraffes have not a good sense of smell, I'm glad in that situation. Kids, this tastes terrible. Here, try it. That sums up my kids pretty much. Mostly my daughter. Okay. Okay, fun fact. Oh, that's funny. Cranes are built using cranes. So what came first, the crane or the crane? How did they build the first crane? Ha 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 ha. Scaffolding. I bet you it was scaffolding. Then you could use the first crane to build the rest of the cranes. And then how did they get them to fly? See what I did there? I mixed crane the machine with crane the animal, or the bird. Oops, earthquake. Stop it with the earthquakes. Okay, so where does this begin? Okay. The chord progression of this song is exactly the same chord progression of a song that we sing at the synagogue. I would sing an example, but my synchronization is off and it would sound terrible. So when I get my synchronization back on, and if this song ever comes back on, and if it does remind me of that song again, I will sing it. That's a lot of ifs. But those are my parameters. I will not sing if the synchronization is off. Because I hate that shit. I'm
How are
having
her
a
hot flashes? Any better?
Ugh, I keep bunking into the camera. Earthquake! My giraffe legs are just too long. I just keep bunking into everything. Seriously. Actually, ironically, I do have extra long arms for my height. So that might be a thing where I bunk into things because of that. A little bit. But it's probably mostly because I'm clumsy. And I don't know. I have a problem with spatial recognition. Where my body ends and another hard object begins. So CreepyCon next year already has the dates on their website. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask for the time off for both CreepyCon, which is in late July, early August, and Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur 2026. Because otherwise I notoriously wait till the last minute and they say no, and that causes all kinds of trouble. So I'm going to do that this week. I'm going to ask for those times off. Well, actually, I'm going to do CreepyCon this week, and then after Yom Kippur is over, I'll wait a couple weeks, and then I'll do that for 2026, because just don't tell me I can't take time off. Seriously. And my boss is, I believe, 62. So she is very close to retirement age. And then I hope that her boss becomes my boss after that, because I love her boss. Her boss is awesome in 1/2 and 3/4 and 5/8, and we operate very similarly. Whereas my actual immediate supervisor now, I'm more of a bullet point person, and she's more of a paragraph person, and never the twain shall meet. I have this theory that there are two kinds of people, bakers and chefs. Bakers need it measured out and need to know exactly what to do, how much to do it with, when to mix it, where to mix it, how to mix it, how fast to mix it, precise measurements, precise temperatures, precise time. And then there's chefs who take a little pinch of this, taste it, see if it tastes okay, add a little pinch of that, and kind of make it up as they go until they have like a perfect product that they're satisfied with. I am definitely a baker type person. I need to have everything written down and precise, exactly what's the right answer. Don't ask me to improvise. Blah, blah, blah. That's why I like knitting and crocheting, because there are patterns, and it says put this many stitches on this size of a needle and do this many rows this way, and it'll look like this. And that's what it does. It looks exactly like what it says it's going to look like. And my boss is more of a... Actually, she takes things to the extreme, but she also goes off on these tangents where I'm just like, I stop paying attention after 5 or 6 sentences, and that's pretty good. It used to be 2 or 3 sentences. But she'll go on and on and on, and I will completely lose the point. So if you can bullet point it for me, and I have a list I can either check off or put in my calendar as a regular task, that's way better. And that's how my boss's boss does it. But my boss just doesn't understand that concept at all. Like in any way, shape, or form. And it makes me nuts. And I have repeatedly told her that's how I operate, and she's repeatedly not done it. Like, I can't do anything about you not listening to me when I tell you how to communicate with me. Just saying. And then she tells me I can't communicate. I'm like, no. The reason I don't communicate is because everything I say is replied to with 700 paragraphs worth of bullshit. And I'm like, I can't sift through all that and know what you mean. You need to shorten it and bullet point it. You could even put it through ChatGPT and say, take all this and make a bullet pointed list of my points. In fact, you know what I could do? I just realized I could take what she does and put it through ChatGPT and make a bullet pointed list of points and send it back to her as an example of how she can communicate with me. Oh my goodness. I'm going to do that. Because I summarized our evaluation meeting with 5 or 6 bullet points. And from her boss, I got a thumbs up, which tells me, yes, my summary was correct. Yes, thank you, Sergeant Dingo Pants. I'm just like, I've been trying to rack my brain to teach her how to communicate with me. And I shouldn't put it on her because she doesn't know how to. I should put it on me to transform what she does into how I communicate. And because I'll be using ChatGPT, it'll be a non-biased third party creating this information. So if it's not accurate, it's because of what she put into her paragraph, not because of my interpretation of it. Oh, I love that idea. I'm totally going to do that on Monday. And I don't even have to throw it back to her. I don't even have to do that. I could just take everything she always says or does and put it through ChatGPT. And if I have misinterpreted it, it's totally on her because that was ChatGPT interpreting what she thinks is plain English. OMG. That'll teach you to be verbose in my presence. And that will just help me. Like, I don't need to help her. She doesn't want any help. I'm the one that needs the help. So there we go. Boom. Done. In fact, I'll put it in my calendar right now to do first thing tomorrow morning. Monday. I'll make it like 9 a.m. because I'll do my work first. Chat GPT boss ladies response email, and I'll say alert at time of event. Boom. Now that's in my calendar. It's totally going to happen. And that's how I get everything done that I need to get done. I make lists and calendar entries. And I do it when I'm thinking of it because every time I've ever said, oh, I'll remember it, I always don't remember it. So I always do it when I think of it. Because I know my brain is just Swiss cheese. I got the Swiss cheese for brains. 2 minutes to ads. Feel free to get up and stretch. Go have a snack. Go have a drink. Go have a potty break. You have earned it. Listen to me jabber for 4 hours. Jibber jabber. What was it? Was it a show? Somebody kept talking about jibber jabber. I can't stand your jibber jabber. I want to say it was a Star Trek episode, but maybe it wasn't. Was it Night Court? Maybe it was a judge somewhere. I don't know. This is getting bigger and bigger. Oh my goodness. Look at it now. Here, there's the top, and then you can fold it up. There we go. It's too wide for the screen even, almost. There we go. We're getting there. We are getting there. That's as big as it'll show, and now it's just going to get even bigger. And it feels so nummy. Oh my goodness, it's so nummy soft. All right, fun fact. In the popular 2014 movie Godzilla, the Godzilla portrayal was only seen for about 8 minutes in the entire film. Oh, that's kind of funny. They got that from Jaws. The reason they did that in Jaws is because the actual shark kept getting waterlogged, and it made it too heavy for the electronics inside of it that were trying to make it animatronic. And they had to come up with alternative ways to indicate that the shark was coming. So they used the buoys and the music to do that. So that was like 2 fun facts in one. But I'm pretty sure that the Godzilla thing was an homage to Jaws. Because it's almost scarier to let people use their imagination than to have an actual thing on the screen. But my favorite thing that I've ever seen on screen was in one of the Star Wars movies. I want to say it was either 1, 2, or 3. They had an explosion in space where they showed the visual of the explosion, and it was in absolute silence. And then, about 3 seconds later, you heard the explosion. And boy, was that effective. I thought that was the coolest thing I'd ever heard. Like I thought that was the greatest idea, because it really gets your attention. Like when somebody whispers in a commercial or something. Speaking of commercials, one just started. Congratulations, you have survived the ads. And welcome back. Welcome back. Anybody ever seen Welcome Back, Cotter? I had a professor in college, my Econ 201 professor, looked just like Gabe Kaplan with the curly hair and everything. He was very boring, but he looked just like Gabe Kaplan, the teacher from Welcome Back, Cotter. That didn't work out the way I thought it should. Let's try this again. Okay, now I've grabbed both strands. Yay! Okay. Fun fact. In every scene of Fight Club, there is a Starbucks coffee cup. Now I'm gonna have to watch the movie again to check out every scene so I could see if there's a Starbucks coffee cup. That's so funny. I think there's also, wasn't there some controversy over Game of Thrones where somebody had left a Starbucks coffee cup in a scene? I think I saw that somewhere. Oh, Fex, we are fishing. We were talking about you earlier. We were talking about
nice bow tie.
Welcome to the chat. We were talking about how somebody caught gummy worms, and we were talking about soggy gummy worms, and they were like, who did we sell the soggy gummy worms to? And I said, I thought that we sold them to you. And then I couldn't remember your name, but then I finally did remember your name. You got a broken sword. And again. What are you gonna get? What are you gonna get? What are you gonna get? I know, right? I thought we sold them to you. I think it was Coyote Kitty was trying to figure out who we sold them to. Ooh, you got lunch or dinner. Or brinner or brunch. It's a fish fillet burger. How do they cook it under the sea? Oyster. Oysters. You got some oysters. You have over 10,000 gold. That's crazy. I think you and Coyote Kitty are neck and neck. This one's called A Grand Opening. It sounds like a grand opening. To me, anyway. Oh, we need more yarn. Okay, hold on. Let me do this. I made an earthquake. Lovely. Little flare, little flare. I think we're starting to get into the gray, but I'm not sure. It's so hard to tell because it happens so gradually. When they do those bells, it sounds like Christmas almost. But it is not a holiday song. I only have the one holiday song. Just saying. Well, one Christmas song, one New Year's song. So technically 2 holiday songs. But that's it. No more. This one's called Retro Soul. Like the Soul Train. Anybody remember the Soul Train? They had that music, and then they had the Soul Train dancers, and they all have bell bottoms and afros and earth tones. I feel old. Okay, fun fact. It snowed in the Sahara Desert for 30 minutes on February 18th, 1979. That is so specific. That's so funny. I wonder how that came about and has never come about early before or since. That kind of boggles my mind a little bit. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Well, it is about that time for me to raid out. But if you want to see your name and lights, you'll stick around for a second because I am going to do some credits. I'm going to do roll credits. I love this. This is my favorite. Roll credits. Check it out. Stream credits. You thought you had street cred. No, you have stream cred. Thank you for coming to the stream. I hope you all enjoyed. Top chatters were myself, of course, because I'm a chitty chatter. Coyote Kitty, Pedo Heat, Sergeant Dingo Pants, Low Base Guy, Teal Galaxies, Nicole's Rugger, ABD, Apt Mist, Stargazing MV, Poise Gesture, Fex the Flex, Dandy He Him, 88, Luna Love Day. Thank you all for chatting with me. It helps me keep talking. Thanks for watching. I am going to raid out. I'm going to raid out to... Who am I going to raid out to? I'm going to raid out to... Let me do somebody I haven't done in a minute. There's somebody named Stitchcraft with Howl. And it's Craft and Yap Sesh with the Frog and the Fae. I'm gonna raid out to them. Looks like they're knitting. And super duper duper thank you for hanging out with me. And I will be back on tomorrow from 4 to 8. Come hell or high water. Unless I get hit by a bus and I never go out, so I won't.